July 15, 2025, Korean police officially cleared former ADOR CEO Min Hee-jin of all allegations of breach of duty filed by HYBE. After more than a year of investigation, the police concluded that there was no illegality in Min Hee-jin's actions, and both of the charges filed by HYBE in April 2024 have been dropped. In other words, she was found not guilty. Last year, Min Hee-jin had voluntarily appeared at the police station for an 8-hour-long investigation. At the time, she stated, "I'll just speak the truth," and questioned the accusations, saying, "How could this be considered breach of duty?" After the investigation, she told reporters, "I asked to be questioned first. I was impatient and had a lot to say." When asked if she had more evidence, she replied, "We have a lot." Her lawyer added that additional materials would be submitted if needed. This whole situation began in April 2024, when HYBE launched an audit against Min Hee-jin and other ADOR executives, accusing her of trying to seize control of the company. But Min pushed back, saying that it would be structurally impossible to stage a takeover due to the way shares were divided. HYBE then attempted to fire her through an emergency shareholders meeting. In response, Min filed a court injunction to block HYBE from using its voting rights to remove her. The court ruled in her favor.
사실 진짜 궁금하고요. 그냥 저는 거꾸로 제가 하이브를 배신하고 한 게 아니라 하이브가 저를 배신했다고 생각하거든요. 저를 써먹을 만큼 다 써먹고 이제 약을 다 빨 만큼 빨아서 너는 이제 필요 없으니까 너 이거 우리한테 고분고분하지 않지? 우리 말 잘 안 듣지? 그냥 제 입장에서는 저 찍어 누르기 위한 그 프레임으로 정확하게 느껴지고 이 사람들이 언제부터 나를 이런 생각을 한 거지? 저 오히려 거꾸로 묻고 싶어요. 왜 제가 뉴진스로 엔터 업계 30년 역사상 2년 만에 이런 실적을 낸 사람이 없었단 말이에요. 근데 실적을 잘 내고 있는 주주들한테 도움이 되고 있는 계열사 사장을 이렇게 찍어 누르려고 하는 게 배임 아닌가? 저는 사실 그렇게 생각하거든요. 그러니까 이게 프레임을 바꿔서 생각해보면 내가 무슨 죄가 있나? 저는 일을 잘한 죄밖에 없다라고 생각을 하고요.
이라고 하면 이제 회사의 가치를 훼손하는 어떤 행위를 실제 했을 때 그때 이제 성립을 하는 건데 제가 보기에는 그런 가치를 훼손하는 어떠한 행위도 그 민씨 대표님이 실제 기도를 했거나 의도를 했거나 누군가를 이제 실행에 착수했거나 했던 행위들이 전혀 발견되지.
Now that the police have also sided with her, it raises even more questions about how HYBE handled this situation and whether their claims were ever valid in the first place. Min Hee-jin has described the entire process as a comedy, saying she's relieved to have told the truth and had it recognized.
물론 지금 이 하이브에서 밝힌 막 여러 가지 것들은 자기들한테 다 유리한 조건으로 구체적으로 나열된 것들이라 사실 제 입장에서 보면 다 허위 사실이거든요. 너무나 허위 사실이고 아니 왜 이걸 저렇게 계산하지? 이게 말이 안 되는데 이런 것들이 너무 많아요. 예를 들면 아까 이전에 나왔던 BTS가 내 걸 베꼈다 막 이런 이게 저는 그렇게 말한 적이 없거든요. 근데 이게 명예훼손이 될까봐 내 걸 베꼈다는 취지로 이렇게 나오는 거예요. 그러니까 모르는 사람들은 열심히 안 읽는 사람들은 민희진이 너무 잘난 척해서 모든 것들을 다 나를 베꼈다라고 얘기하는 사람이구나. 나는 프레임 무슨 아무런 일과 관련 없는 것들에 대한 얘기를 하면서 프레임 그래서 저를 약간 이상한 어떤 형상으로 만들어 놓고 그러니까 쟤는 뉴진스를 키울 자격이 없는 거야. 혹은 그러니까 경영권 찬탈을 하려고 했던 막 꿈을 꿨던 거지. 막 이렇게 저를 모르는 사람들로 하여금 막 상상을 불러일으키게 만든 것 같거든요. 그래서 저는 하이브 분들한테 진짜 좀 묻고 싶어요. 아니 어떻게 이렇게까지 할 수 있는 건지 왜 사람을 너무 이상한 사람을 만들어서 이렇게까지 할 수 있는 건지 진짜 너무 묻고 싶고.
When I posted the news about MHJ on Shorts, people asked me if her being cleared helps NJZ. This is a part of the case I don't know much about, but I'll share with you some opinions from actual lawyers. Now that the police have officially cleared MHJ of any wrongdoing, there could be a stronger basis for NewJeans' claims. Attorney Jung Seong-ho from NewJeans Law Office noted that this outcome could justify NewJeans' position, suggesting they may have had reasonable grounds to seek contract termination. Additionally, attorney No Jung-yeon from law firm Jeonjae emphasized that if an agency's executive is involved in serious financial crimes, such as the stock manipulation allegations currently facing HYBE's chairman, Bang Si-hyuk, that could also be a valid reason to terminate an exclusive contract. On July 16th, the Securities and Futures Commission, under the Financial Services Commission, held a meeting and decided to report Bang and some former HYBE executives to the prosecution. They are accused of deceiving existing shareholders and violating Article 178 of the Capital Markets Act, which prohibits unfair trading activities. The authorities stated they will closely monitor any cases of unjust personal gain by major shareholders and take strict legal action when violations are discovered. Bang is currently staying in the U.S. and is reportedly preparing for the upcoming investigation. Experts suggest that due to the high-profile nature of the case, the results of this investigation may set a precedent for how the government handles unfair practices in the capital market going forward. According to former journalist Kwon Soon-woo, who spoke on the YouTube channel Abagwon, the Financial Services Commission believes that Chairman Bang Si-hyuk may have used a privately planned investment fund to mislead existing investors before HYBE's IPO. What has raised further concern is that some of the affected investment funds reportedly included money from national pension assets, such as the National Pension Service, NPS. According to Kwon, these pension funds represent public money, and if the alleged scheme hadn't taken place, the profit said to be over 1 trillion KRW could have gone back to the people through the pension system. Because of this, some are now calling for the public and pension institutions to look into the matter more closely and consider taking action. It's important to remember that these are still allegations. A full investigation will help determine what actually happened and whether or not any laws were broken. What we can say for now is that this case is already pushing the conversation around ethics, transparency, and responsibility, not just for HYBE, but for the industry as a whole. But regardless of the outcome, this case is already shedding light on how power, finance, and public interest can collide in the entertainment industry. One thing I'm personally really curious about is how Min Hee-jin being cleared of the accusations will affect NJZ in the ongoing legal process. It could potentially shift the dynamic in the upcoming hearings and change how some arguments are framed, especially since her name and actions have been so central to this whole situation from the start. I'll keep following the developments closely, especially with the upcoming hearing on July 24th between ADOR and NewJeans. If more information comes out, I'll be sure to update you here. How do you feel about these news? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel.